I don't know if you guys can see this. Maybe it's just backwards. That's what it looks like. Can you guys see that? Boom. I'm gonna wait until we got a couple people logged in. A lot of great information today. This is gonna be a long video, so I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. I'm gonna let some of you guys log in. We got a total of 14 people. We are gonna be talking about the current real estate market here in Las Vegas. Give it a couple minutes. We have a lot to go over. Let's see here. So I did pull some data from the MLS, which is the multiple listing service. It's the system for realtors. So the data information is coming directly from the MLS. We're going to find out what's really going on with the housing market, especially with this COVID-19, all right? We're going to see how does it impact our market. When it comes to real estate, everything is based upon a local market. What's up, Albert? Got a lot of things I gotta swipe off my screen here. So we got 50 people. We're gonna wait until it increases just a little bit more. Let's go to my housing report here that I've created. All right, what's going on, everybody? So we got 65 people. We're going to be talking about the Las Vegas housing market and the stats for the third quarter. Now, this is going to be based upon the MLS, which is the multiple listing service. Okay, so we're going to start off with the total overall properties that we currently have today. As of today, we have a total of 8,261 properties currently listed on the market. 8,104 of these properties are private sales. This is where people actually have equity in their home. They're going to sell it for a gain. 62 properties that are currently on the market today, which is less than 1% of the market, are short sales. This is where people have been late on their payments and they are shorting the bank. 95 homes. Well, 95 bank-owned properties now, was actually about 73 today, but now is a total of 95, which is 1.1% of today's market. Okay, now let's take a look at the standing inventory here. The standing inventory went from 6,340 to 8,261. So we did increase about 900 homes currently on the market. We have a 2.4 month of supply. Last month was only 1.8% a month of supply, so things are moving pretty fast last month. But what I'm seeing in this month, things are still moving. However, the inventory has increased as far as supply. The year-to-date selling average for this month, we're selling average about 3,000 homes a month at this time. And if we take a look at all the homes that are currently on the market, every 7 days there's a price reduction, and that price reduction is 6.7%. Last month was 8.2%, so the price reductions have slowed down a little bit. What that tells me is that the people that are selling their home, they're more realistic of what's going on within the housing market, and they are pricing their home correctly. So that's a good sign, okay? Now let's take a look at single family. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go back to overall. Now with the overall market, let's see here. We're going to do financing consideration. Okay. Now when I say the overall market, this includes condos, townhomes, fourplexes, duplexes, and all that. Okay. All the properties that are currently on the market right now, when it comes to financing. Okay, when you purchase a home out here in Vegas or in your state, financing is a big role because you have FHA, which is Federal Housing Administration, right? It's a backed up insurance company through Freddie and Fannie Mae, right? Now, that's a certain type of loan. You have VA loans, right, for veterans. Also, you have conventional loans where you can do 5, 10, or even 20% down. And then it increases into the jumbo loans. Then you have cash buyers. So all the properties that are currently listed on the market today, 100% of them will accept cash. 98% will accept conventional financing. FHA is only 77% of the market. Now, this has increased by 2% since 30 days ago. VA buyers has increased by 2% since last month or 30 days ago. And VA buyers right now is at 82% as far as acceptance. Now, if we take a look at the closings, and this is what's important, okay? The type of buyers that are out there in today's market. So the number shows that 21% are cash buyers and down by 4%. Conventional buyers, 48%. Okay, still even at 48%. FHA buyers are at 20%. Now the FHA buyers are up 3%, and VA buyers are at 11%, up 2%. So what this tells you is that a couple things. If you're a cash buyer, it really doesn't mean anything in today's market. Okay. What's nice about a cash buyer and how you can entice the seller is that you can do a quick closing without getting the property appraised. So that could be enticing to some sellers. However, you're not going to be able to lowball the offer unless the property will not meet FHA or VA or conventional type of financing. So that buyer is looking for a cash buyer. Sometimes you can get a really good deal on those type of homes where they actually need to be rehabbed. Now, on the conventional side, what I'm starting to see is a lot of people that are moving from FHA at 3.5% down, they're moving to conventional at 5% down. And also qualifying for the down payment assistance program here in this state. Because if you can get 5% down but get your 5% paid for through the state, then at that point you're really coming zero out of pocket for the down payment. Also, the reason why a lot of lenders are trying to push from FHA 3.5% down to the 5% is because the conventional guidelines are less strict than FHA guidelines when it comes to appraisals. Okay. Also, the sellers will lean more toward the conventional side. However, some listing agents out there will request to see what those conditions are based upon the type of loan that you have and what your conditions are. Now, VA buyers have increased too as well, and I think the reason why we've seen this such high increase of VA buyers is because after 484,350, right, there's a new guideline that had been put in place for VA buyers that you can actually buy up to $1 million. Normally from 485, at that point you would have to come up with additional 25%, right, of what you are borrowing. However, that no longer applies now. So VA buyers, if you are VA eligible, you can actually get up to $1 million or even more, but you would have to be approved through the VA. Now let's talk about single family residence. Okay, detached single family residence, we have a total of 5,896 properties that are currently available on the market. We've increased last month about 500 homes. 98% of them are private sales, 1% are short sales, and another 1% are bank-owned properties. Okay. Now let's see what else we got here. Now, if we take a look at single-family residence, within the last 30 days, we've closed 2,468 properties. Now, the median price across the valley right now, that includes North Las Vegas, Boulder, and the city of Las Vegas. The median price point for a home right now is $320,000 at $173 a square foot. The average days on the market today is 19 days. But if we look to see what happened 30 days ago, right? In February, the median price point for a home was closing at $318,000. So we're up $2,000, believe it or not. Okay. Also, the price per square foot is $173. Now, remember that $173 a square foot. You're going to use that as a barometer. But the crazy thing about this is, with this COVID-19 going on, right? The average days on the market is 19 days. If we look back 30 days ago, the average days on the market for a single family residence was only 31 days. So we've dropped down as far as days on the market. Now, what can you get, right, for $320,000? Well, you can get a 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2-car garage, 1,861 square foot. So these numbers that I do provide to you, you're going to use this as a barometer when you go out and you shop in your local market. However, the numbers may change depending on the zip codes, the master plan community, and also the community that you are purchasing in. So that's why it's very important, if you're going to submit an offer, you're going to use this as a barometer so that way you know what's going on. But make sure to get with your agent to see exactly what the comps are and the price per square foot within that neighborhood, and also the days in the market, and also the comparables. So that's going to be very important. Okay. Now, since the beginning of the year, for single-family residents, we sold 7,118 homes currently. Okay. Now, if we take a look at the rental sector for single-family residents, now, single-family residents at this time, which is, where's my data for single-family residents? Okay. We have a total of 1,632 properties currently on the market for rental properties. Okay. Now, every 30 days, we are renting out 1,424 properties average. The supply line right now for the rentals is 1.2%. I'm sorry, 1.2% of the market. 1.2 of monthly supply. So basically, it's about a total of 36 days. Okay. Now, year to date, we rented out a total of 6,215 properties. Now, let's take a look at the rental sector for single-family residents. Okay. Within the single-family residence for 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 1,763 square feet. Rents are going for an average across the valley, $1,600 a month. Okay, the average days on the market right now is 21 days. 30 days ago, it was 22 days, and rents were $1,595. Now, if we take a look as far as renters versus buyers, 38% are renters and 62% are buyers. Now, let's take a look based upon the average. Where's my book at? Based upon the average rent of $1,600 a month and the average sales price of $320, is it worth it to buy or rent at this time? These numbers are important. Interest rates are a little bit high right now, so I'm going to say it's 4.2%, and I'm just quoting you on a high side on a 30-year at $320,000. We'll just make it the numbers. Let's see, 320. You know what? Hold on, I got to write this down. 147.58. Another 20. Give me a second. Let me do the numbers here. Also, I'm going to take some questions towards the end. This video is going to be a little bit long, so just bear with me. Okay. 320, 122, 9, 11, 18, 8, 9, 5. Okay. So, right now, if you were going to purchase a home based upon the median price point for a home at $320, including principal and interest only, right? Your payment is $1,598.91. Okay. Now, if you're going to buy, you would get about 1,861 square feet of home. Versus if you went to go rent a home today, you'd be paying $1,600. You would actually get 1,763 square feet of home with 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage. So now remember, these numbers are going to be based upon, you know, your local market, your community, your master plan community. So I'm just kind of giving you a general idea. So right now it's kind of an even keel right now between buying and rent. What's going on here? You guys there? Let me know. Anybody there? Bad earthquake in Idaho. I didn't even realize that. You guys there? Okay, cool. So, at the end of the day, let me know if you guys are there. You guys there? Okay, cool. So like I was saying, I can't tell if it's a good buy, if it's a good time to buy or rent a home. It just comes down to your financial situation and your goals, okay? Also, I've been getting a lot of questions about what do I think is going to happen to the real estate market. Unfortunately, I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't predict that, and I would never do that. However, all I can do is just tell you what's going on right now in today's local market. Because 6 weeks ago, we didn't think this COVID-19 was going to affect us, and now we have a pandemic, right? So just keep that in mind. Now, I want to talk about townhomes real quick. Now, townhomes, we have a total of 606 townhomes currently available. 597 of these homes are private sales, which totals of 99% are private sales. 5 of them are short sales, and 4 of them are bank-owned properties, okay, which accounts for about 0.5% each. Now, townhomes. Let's take a look at this. Last 30 days, we sold 300 townhomes, okay, up by 19 sales, okay. For 3 bedrooms, 1,357 square feet of a townhome, the median price point is $233,995 at $165 a square foot. The average days on the market is 15 days. So we increased about $4 a square foot, and the days on the market, we went from 32 days down to 15 days. So things are moving along. Condos, you're going to be paying a high HOA. Normally they're about $200 a month. If you're going to buy a townhome and spend additional $200 a month, you could use that towards your debt to income ratio, and you're better off trying to see if you can get a home. Now, when it comes to the rentals on the townhomes, we have a total of 185 townhomes, and last month we rented out 169 townhomes. Now, the townhome sector for the rental market only accounts for 6.7% of the market. And I did forget to mention that for single family residents, that does also account for 60% of the market, okay? Moving along to condos. Now, on condos, we have a total of 1,049 properties that are currently listed on the market. 98% of them are private sales, and 2% are bank-owned properties. Condos, we sold 347 condos, which were down by about 50 condos. For a 2-bedroom condo, 1,046 square feet, the median price point is $160,000 at $154 a square foot. The average days on the market on that is 25 days. The price per square foot has jumped up by $3, and the days on the market has dropped by 9 days. So what you're starting to see here is that even though with what's going on, you're going to see that the home pricing still has increased. However, I think what's going on in the world today has not affected our local market yet. However, I did lose a couple listings. I'm sorry, not listings, but a couple escrows, because some of the clients, they do work in the hospitality industry. And you also have to keep that into consideration, because Las Vegas is based upon tourism, right? This is our economy at a micro level. So just keep that in mind. Now, a lot of the buyers that are coming out here are pretty much all out-of-state buyers, okay? Now let's talk about, let's see here. Duplexes, triplexes, and fourplexes. Now if we take a look at the duplexes, triplexes, and fourplexes, we have about 75 total. 100% of them are pretty much all private sales, okay? There's really no short sales. We're selling an average probably about 50 a month. Things are really not moving within that sector. Now when it comes to high-rises, we have a total of 530 properties currently available. 526 of them are private sales, accounts for 99% of the market, and 1% are short sales. There's only 4 short sales right now for high-rises. Now with high-rises, you'll know that they won't accept FHA or VA financing. Some lenders can do it, but I think what's happening in today's market, some of these lenders won't touch those things with a 10-foot pole. Financing is getting a little bit strict and very confined, and they're just really tightening in on financing. Now let's talk about what's going on in Henderson. So Henderson, the average price that is closing in Henderson is $376,500 at $191 a square foot. Average days on the market right now for Henderson, 14 days. What can you get? 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2-car garage. Moving along to the east side of town, the average is $239,500 at $165 a square foot. Average days in the market is 19 days. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2-car garage, 1,400 square feet home. Central Las Vegas, $222,000 at $172 a square foot. All right, you guys there? Let me know. Okay, we're back. Okay, let me go back to Central Las Vegas. What the hell? All right, let me know if you guys are back. Well, it looks like it's back, but I'm looking on my screen and it's not. Alright, you guys there? So horrible. So, North Las Vegas, $302,000 and $163 a square foot. Average days on the market is 13 days. What can you get? A 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage, 1,907 square feet. Moving along to North Las Vegas, $331,000. The price per square foot right now is $175,000. I'm sorry, $175 a square foot. Days on the market is 12 days. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2-car garage, 1,894 square feet. Moving along to Summerlin. Average price selling for $373,000. $206 a square foot. Average days in the market right now, 14 days. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage, 2,115 square feet. Southwest. So the Southwest, $320,000 at $171 a square foot. Average days on the market right now is 10 days. You get 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage for 1,818 square feet. So if we take a look at the numbers have gone up for this month. I think because of the situation that's going around in the world. It has not affected this economy just yet. I can't wait to another 30 days. We're going to have to rerun the numbers. I'm so sorry, guys. The internet here is so horrible. I don't know why it's never done this before. So I'm going to take a look at here. And I'm going to answer some of your questions here. Okay. Has this pandemic dropped pricing on the market? Now, regarding the Las Vegas housing market, has not affected it just yet. What has affected a lot of people is if you were under contract on a home and you worked in a casino, you pretty much lost your deal. I have a couple clients that we were under contract. Deal just fell apart because they lost their job. But people are still buying homes. Right now is not a good time to buy. I don't know if right now is a good time to buy or not. It's really case by case basis. I mean, let me ask you something. You have to understand that once the market tanks, right? If you have a home and you're going to sell that home, obviously you lost the price on that home too as well. Realistically, it's very hard to speculate what's going on. And I can guarantee you, and this is from experience, when the market tanked in 2008, we had over 18,000 properties on the market. It was all banked on properties pretty much. People were still afraid to buy. It's psychologic. That's just how it is. Buying is going to be based upon your current situation. Okay, let's see another one here. Jobs will be lost in the coming years and there will be foreclosures. I think it's a little bit too early to predict that. We did print out $2 trillion and we may get a bounce back. And also the stock market is so volatile. I mean, 1 minute we're down to 19,000 points. Next thing you know, we're back up to 23,000. So it fluctuates. Now, again, every economy is a little bit different within every metropolitan area. Okay? Real estate is a local market. Now, let's see what else here. Is North Las Vegas the dangerous side of the city? I don't know. I mean, I have family that live out in North Las Vegas. I mean, it just really depends where you live. Summerlin, you can run into those situations. Henderson, you can run into those situations. Okay. Let's see here. Dude, I know California got hit pretty hard. When I was out in California, when all this stuff was taking place, from the beginning, I was like, oh, we got to get out of here. I would not want to be in California. Also, one thing I do want to mention that, talking about essential businesses, in this state, real estate is considered essential. However, the DMVs have been shut down. The county recorders have shut down. Okay? Now, because the county recorders has shut down, how are you going to buy a home and how are you going to record in your home? There are only certain title companies out here will do electronic signing and actually record. So if you are buying a home right now or you currently in transaction right now, find out if your title company can actually still record, okay? Because the county recorders are shut down. Let's see here. Also wanted to ask you guys, did you like the video vlogs? Okay, so let me know in the comments below. And it looks like Jason is Jason Collins says this will crash Vegas. 30% of the jobs are in the service hospitality. This is going. You guys still there? The vlogs are just a little bit too long. Let me know if you guys are there, because I'm looking on my screen. Nothing's popping up. Can you guys see me? Buying a home appreciation does not match the value of the house. Will Pulte come down? According to the contract, they won't come down, but you got to see exactly how much did you put down into it, see what the numbers are, have your agent do the math, and if you have leverage, then you can go back in and renegotiate the deal. So that's something that I would take a look at. And the other thing, somebody made a comment like saying that I'm wrong. Okay, first of all, I'm not wrong because I'm not predicting the market. I don't know what's going to happen. I can just tell you what's happening now. Okay? I never tell people this is what's going to happen because I don't know. And if you're saying this is what's going to happen, the market is going to crash, you don't know if the market is going to crash. You have to let this thing play out. It's real estate, man. No matter what happens, stay in real estate game. If it crashes, I'll be heading that way in the crash market to buy tons of properties, like 35 properties I bought in 2009. Cool, well, hit me up, man. I remember in 2008, man, I made a lot of investors money. Let's see here. You guys still there? Let's see here. Man, I don't know what's going on with this internet. Man, I apologize, guys. The last video you made with the home tour and the vlogs where you bought the bike was your best ever video. Some more like that, please. Well, I actually just threw that video together, but I do appreciate that. Chakits, still trying to make bank even in a pandemic outbreak. Look, regardless if the market is up or down, I'm always gonna make money regardless. That's the entrepreneur in me. I've heard new home builders never, well, actually, I heard. And what is up with this internet? I don't know if I'm the man or not, but I do appreciate that. And what's driving me freaking crazy is this do property taxes vary in areas? Yes, there's townships. There's a bunch of townships here and each one has its own tax code. So I know you talking about bandwidth for sure. Are you trying to still help your clients buy? Dude, it's not about helping my clients buy or sell. I'm not trying to force nobody. I'm just showing what's going on with the market. If people want to buy, yes, I'm going to help them out, of course. But you have to understand that just because things are kind of slowed down, it doesn't mean business has stopped. Business is still running, still moving forward, and we still got to continue. I mean, just because things are going on doesn't mean like all the deals I had it completely stops. I mean, we have a bunch of escrows, and people are still buying a home. Dan, just because it doesn't work for you, it makes sense in your situation. Oh yeah, buy or don't buy. It's not up to you. It's not up to me. It's up to that person. It's up to that person to get the information, get the knowledge, and to see if it makes sense for them. Let's see what else we have here. It's kind of hard to see all this. It's going up pretty fast, and I don't have my glasses. Buying a new townhome from Beezer's in the Trails area. What do you think about Beezer? Um, what I think about Beezer, I think what you're paying for the price and the quality. I think you pay for what you get for, or you get what you pay for. There you go. Let's see here. I want to buy a new house in Vegas. Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna end this video here shortly, so because this internet sucks. I heard in Nevada you don't pay property taxes. Oh man, if you find that out, let me know, man. How is rents in Florida doing right now? What do you think about Pulte, the Diamond Trails? Matter of fact, I'm about to close one in Diamond Trails. It's alright. Pulte just bought out American West. Um, it's okay. Pulte's not my style, but you definitely will have to pay for the upgrades. That's right. We don't pay the state tax. That's why a lot of people are moving out here, man. What's so funny is like all these new subscribers or people are just tuning into the channel. They don't know me just yet, and they think like I'm just trying to sell homes and push product. Bro, that's not what this channel is about. This channel is about providing you the content, telling you how it is, what's going on, so that way you can make the educated decision. And obviously, if you're going to buy, I definitely would love to earn your business, or if you're looking to sell as well. Would you recommend buying a used home and spending $200,000 in the upgrades or buying a brand new home? That is a very good question. And that's why when we do a buyer consultation, if you're focused on a brand new home, what we will do is show you a brand new home, let's just say at 400,000 versus buying a home at 200,000 and putting $200,000 in upgrades. We take a look at both sides and see if it actually makes sense. Sometimes you may be able to find that resale home where you put a few $1,000s and you can get everything that you want. So we look at everything. That's the best way to do it. We don't just take you out and only show you new homes. What are the nicer areas in Las Vegas? Um, it's all preference when it comes to like nicer areas. Like I was just out in the northwest side of the valley. You get a bigger lot, right? Bigger home. Price per square foot is great. But if you went to like Summerlin or Henderson, you'd probably almost pay like 2 times as much. When it comes to like location, it really just comes down to what you're really looking for. I get people moving on east side of town, west side, north side. Just depends what you want as far as the minimum connection. Hmm. All right, looks like I'm back. How you know I got a truck? That ain't my truck. Any condos off the strip? Yeah, there's a few condos off the strip. Condos are going to start off about 400 for a decent condo. And we got videos on that too, so. I got to wrap this up a little bit because I got to get out of here. It's already almost 6 o'clock. Got to tend to the family. Also, I just posted that video with the bank-owned property out in Red Rock Country Club. Let me know what your guys' thoughts about that property. But anyway, guys, I gotta go. I'm trying to get out of here, so I just want to say thanks for tuning in. Other than that, if you guys are looking to buy or sell real estate, I definitely would love to earn your business.